fibre is harvested by skilled shearers and then classified for quality. Merino wool is processed by two methods. Long, uniform wools go through worsted processing, whereas shorter wools go through woolen processing. Processing starts with scouring in hot water and detergent to wash away dirt and collect lanolin, which is a natural byproduct used in cosmetics. After drying, merino wool goes through a process known as carding. Carding opens up the wool fibre staple, ready for further processing. At the end of carding, the wool can be split into slubbings for woolen spinning or formed into a sliver for worsted processing. The worsted sliver is gilled by pulling it through metal teeth to align the fibres and make them ready for combing, where the sliver is pulled through a fine-toothed comb, leaving short fibres and any contamination behind, ensuring both high quality and purity. The longer fibres are formed into a second sliver, known as top, which is reduced in thickness by drawing into a fine worsted roving, ready for spinning. Both worsted rovings and woolen slubbings are twisted during spinning to bind the fibres into a strong yarn. Worsted yarns are fine and smooth. Woolen spun yarns have texture and bulk. Yarns can be knitted by forming interlocking loops of yarn, using straight flatbed, 3D knitting, or circular knitting systems. Woven fabrics are made by interweaving weft yarns across warp yarns, which run the length of the resulting fabric. Colour is applied and fully absorbed into the wool fibre by dyeing in water. This process can be carried out at almost any stage, from loose wool, top, yarn, fabric, and even at the garment stage. Wool can be coloured with synthetic or natural dye for endless possibilities. Merino fabrics and garments are finished by washing to clean and soften, drying, and then pressing with steam or ironing to remove creases. Ready to be made into luxurious, technical and eco-friendly products during making up and sewing. Wool's unique journey from the sheep's back to leading retailers weaves age-old techniques with modern technology, transforming the original eco and performance fibre into luxuriously soft and highly technical yarns, fabrics and end products.